under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Grow. Legendary should grow. Bold and sexy. Legendary should grow. And sexy. Legendary should grow. Bold.
Nigga, why you crowding me? I think I've got some place I ought to be. I think you've lost your mind way back in June. And if you don't leave now, then I leave soon. You blame it on my attitude, but I blame it on fuck niggas just like you that don't understand that I need my space. And now I'm about to go and catch a game. So I crank up the beats on the radio. It don't really matter. I want it go, but I won't leave without my drink. In a minute, I'ma need a drink. Goddamn, can I get this fucking thing? In a minute, I'ma need a drink. Goddamn, can I get this fucking thing? In a minute, I'ma need a drink. Goddamn, can I get this fucking thing? In a minute, I'ma need a drink. Goddamn, can I get this fucking thing? In my fucking case again, I thought I made it clear that we're not friends. This nigga don't understand the word now, and now it's time to fuck 'em up. Here we go. You're playing with my fucking time, or in this case, you're playing with my good dime. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. So all of this loose rap, girl, I pay it. Class dismissed. Back, give me 50 feet. You ain't a boss, bitch, a coin. Weak. One phone call to bring the whole fucking fleet. The point I'm trying to get it across, since your ass is lost. I'ma fuck you up. I'ma fuck you up. I'ma fuck you up. I'ma fuck you up. Girl, I got a drink, but a bitch need a blunt. Girl, I got Monroe stashed inside my trunk. In a minute, I'ma need a drink. Goddamn, can I do this fucking thing? In a minute, I'ma need a drink. Goddamn, can I do this fucking thing? In a minute, I'ma need a drink.
Girl, you have some things to motherfucking talk boo. Okay. So how's everybody doing before we get into it? Want to know how the family is. And while I get some responses, I'm gonna go ahead and hit these comments. I'm trying to do better. Portrait of a lady, Miss Marie, I see. Mitch. Of course, Mother Bianca's in the house. Tulip's in the house. Sharma's in the house. Lenasia's in the house. The girls are in the house. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We're going to talk about this potato head. We're about to chop it and make some fries. Okay. Make them real nice and Parisian, bitch. Since this bitch thinks she's some type of international what, who, where, and why. Girl, it's hitting all points because it's like, I don't understand where this energy is coming from because, girl, you're nobody. You're not the girl. Okay, girl, yeah, you can make it a cute little gown. But, girl, who's wearing the gown is the question because you're not the girl. You're not the girl. You need somebody to lean on me when you're not strong, except for Karen. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Bitch, I'm not about to play with you. I was trying to help you. Because you know what, girl, had I would have donned one of those nameless gowns, oh, bitch, maybe your name would have went somewhere. But she claimed, oh, I'm not, girl, bye. You and those swords and those elf ears, bitch, can be gone. Just like the roaches you're so afraid of, girl. Because you're the pest now. You're the pest now. Mommy, wow. I'm a big pest now, bitch. You know, it's like, girl, come on. We're going to season. We're going to make some parm, too. We're going to put some parm on those fries. Yeah. What you want, Shantae? Fully loaded? Hold on. What style? There's different styles of fully loaded. What you want? Talk to me nice. Make it, come on. You know? Please. You said Level in the song. Actually, that song is not new. That song is on the Queen's Manifest. So that song is on a project that came out, what, 20, I forget, 21, I want to say. So that's been out for a little while now. Still relatively new. That project is not old, but there's been other projects since then. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Tulip. Grazie. I love it. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Mother Bianca. And girl, I let one of my music friends hear a song I'm working on. And I was just explaining, I'm like, girl, you know, it's really raw. I haven't done all my stuff how I want to do it, but this is the song. And he was like, bitch, girl, I live for this. You need to send me this. I want to hop on this. I'm like, I was not expecting that response, but that just ain't, I just didn't expect that response. I'm just telling you. But I mean, I knew the song was cute because I wouldn't, anything I'm going to do, I'm going to put my heart into it. So at least coming from me, for sure, I'm going to say it's cute because in my mind, I have a good ear. So I know when a song is cute. It don't matter about genre. It's just about if it's good. But so anyway, I knew it was good. But when he heard it, because he was letting me hear a lot of his stuff. And I was like, okay, well, since we sharing, you let me hear some of your raw stuff. I'm working on this. This is a project that I'm putting together. And I have actually a number of songs. Really, it's really enough to really complete the project. But I'm just trying to take my time with it. Because then I feel like I have more left to talk about. So I'm just like, let me not rush that. But okay, boom. So he was just going back and forth with songs that he's working on and different things, and they're actually really good. So I was like, okay, I felt that. I like it. Well, let me share with you. Is when I pulled the song up. And anyway, as soon as it kicked in, and this is one of the, and because he was like, oh, where'd you get this from? I'm like, no, this is actually one of the beats that I put together and arranged, and this is not from YouTube. This is not from any other girl. This is from me. So anyway, it kicked in and he was like, bitch. And he said something that I never heard before. He was like, oh, it's giving me, I don't know. What did he say? Chicago House? I don't know what that is, but okay, I'll take it. I imagine it to be legendary. Chicago House? I never heard of that, but okay. I'm not gonna knock it. If you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, because then that's telling me, boom, I can go up in Chicago and clean house. If that's the case. You know, so I wasn't tripping. But he was telling me, he was like, bitch, you know, you need to send me this because, bitch, I want to hop on. He was like, would you want a girl to be featured on here? I'm like, and he does have a good aesthetic, so I wouldn't be against him being on the song. I mean, I'll release it both ways. Maybe first I'll put my version just by me, and then let that do whatever it's going to do. And then let's just, whether it does anything or don't, but then we'll follow it up with the feature, which, so let it build momentum, and then that momentum will open the door for that feature. So you live in the sunglasses? These are the sunglasses from that Indian dude that had a crush on me. And honey, I had an encounter today, girl, but we're gonna save that for I'm telling you, because what I did today is I jotted down a few things that I want to talk about, but maybe it's too spicy here. Or maybe it's just one of those things where you know how girls can be. So I'm like, even if she's gonna be messy, she gonna have to pay to be messy. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, yeah, we're gonna save that for after dark and for her other plate. But girl, I'm telling you, something happened. I'm me, I'm just different. I keep saying that because it's the only way I know how to explain it, but Because it's not really, when you look at me, it's not going to seem like I'm that different. But as me being me, I can sense it, I can feel it, and I'm just seeing the changes. So anyway, that was that on that. But let's talk about, first we're going to talk about this bitch, and then we're going to segue into my child. So y'all know how Pippi Longstockings, with all the runs betwixt her thigh, Miss Longstockings already once thought, what I was going. First of all, she thinks she got bottle service. That housekeeping, I don't know what she's thinking, but I'm like, girl, no. You know what it is? You being here, I'm actually glad it actually got to this point, because honestly, you too white for me. Respectfully, your hair is too stringy, it's too blonde, your eyes are too blue, your skin is too pale and pasty. You're too like it's too much of that thing that is like, it's all of the points. And now with this Karen-esque energy, girl, I'm like, I'm tapped out. Girl, let this, as long as you run me my money, if she does it the legitimate way, I don't give a fuck where this lady goes. As long as she leaves my house, I don't care. I really actually just don't care. You can put her wherever you want to. Confirmation. Put this hoe wherever you want to. I don't give a fuck. Because in all honesty, I don't even know that I want to bring no other bitches into my home. So I'm almost taking this as a sign that it went from this one nigga that could never leave. So finally, when he did leave, now you got this bitch right behind him. Girl, you can go. Because honestly, I'm ready to have my house back. And now I'm thinking it might make, okay, I'm losing that income, but for my own peace of mind and just to know my house will be secure and safe and I have no dumb hoe in my house with her funky, nasty energy in my house. Because I know when I'm here with my animals, it's going to flow. And then not only that, my house is going to be clean and stay clean, because I'm not going to be resentful some random bitch that's off the street. Because I don't know you. Just like you don't know me, but you're in my house. And bitch, I'm not about to be cleaning up behind your white ass. Okay? And that's what you thought you had, was maid service. But I ain't nobody maid, bitch. Least of all, you. Okay? So let's get that straight. That's number one. Number two, you coming through thinking that somebody about to pay for your AC unit, girl. You have got life fucked up, twisted, screw driven in through somebody's brain somewhere in between the right and the left side. Was it a lobotomy? I'm just trying to understand where the screwdriver came from. And there's blood. So something did occur. Is that brain matter? Okay, it's something. It's fleshlight. So bitch, what happened to you? Because you're dumb. Okay? And it's not natural stupidity. This is like unnatural, demonic level of stupidity. Because where do you think that where we are today with inflation, you being a white Karen in my home, I'm a black gay Muslim man, you think what do you think is about to occur here, bitch? I'm about to let me inconvenience myself and put myself out of it. I'm a businessman. I'm about to sit here and cut into all my profits for this bitch and pay for her. Girl, fuck her. Completely and totally, fuck her. Girl, I've already been as much as I planned to bend for this bitch. And what it was is when I told her no, now she's feeling away. Girl, she can feel however she wants to, girl. I'm going to still get my money. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, like I said, the legal way. Because when she hit me back with her response, because she hit me back today, take your time, bitch, because I'm in a rush. I'm going to be fine. But we need to discuss the money. Okay. So she was telling me 60 days. It's a whole process. And I'm like, okay, if she's doing that proper process, cool. And within that time, for the time that she's here, so I got my rent this month, and on that following month, I'm gonna get my rent then too. Because you can't, 60 day or not, her giving me 60 day don't mean that she can just stop paying completely and totally. No. That's not how that works. And really, she's supposed to give a written, like, it's a process behind that. But girl, but the truth is, I don't want her here. So I'm not gonna really nitpick the process. I'm just more concerned about my money. I don't care about her and her feelings and her concerns and her wants, because actually I don't like you. So I don't really care. I'm not gonna go out of my way for you. Just the same way how you don't go out of your way for me. And you come and you spill your nasty coffee and don't take care of my equipment, breaking shit off my walls, and then, oh, I just tapped it. You just tapped it, bitch. This shit been up here and never had no issues. Now suddenly you get up in here and it's having all these issues. Girl, fuck you. You can go. Another one bites the dust, but a lot. You can go. I'm not being out of shape over you, bitch. You and your pasty skin. I don't care. You at least should put on some tinted sun lotion though, to give it a little bit of color. But personal choice, personal preference. What's up? Oh, did you enjoy the song? Alhamdulillah. Good. You caught her live. What's up? What's poppin', Alan? You said, please tell me you serve these girls. Serve the girls with look outside. Because now I have a homie that's he's saying he wants us to go out tonight. Now I have to be to work tomorrow. But to be honest, as long as I'm home, I say, because look, if I'll go, if it's going to be a good time. Especially to recover from that, like put me in some good energy to go against this energy. You know what I'm saying? From the Beyonce event. Okay. But no, I haven't actually. This was just some shit I threw on after work. And I'm not, and you know me, it's true. Like this, I would like to go out in this, but I haven't. Nah. And what's crazy is, well, hold on, we'll get into that because I'm about to sidetrack and I want to roll another blunt. Because actually I came on here I had already smoked because I paid 2 bills. So now my bills are paid. Because I remember I started yesterday and then remember I told you it's going to be between yesterday and today. And then I have another bill but it's later on in the month. Okay, what was I about to say? That's wrong. I was saying something about a blunt. No, or maybe I was. I don't remember anymore, honestly. We'll find our way back. But yeah, my point is, I'm like, girl, you can go. And my thing is, like I said, really, they oblige this bitch too much. But that's fine by me. Because ultimately, I'm at a point now where I'm like, I don't know that I want to have another bitch live in my house. I just don't. I love my home. I don't feel like hearing complaints of a bitch that didn't put nothing in. She don't know. All these complaints, girl, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Because I've survived too much. I've been through too much with this house. We've held each other down. So you don't like it, you can go. You came through here, you got the tour, you had an opportunity to ask whatever questions you wanted, you didn't. But you're a Karen and you're entitled. So that's how y'all do. So it's really no point in going back and forth about it because the bottom line is you're just doing what's in your nature. So I'm not even going to be mad about it. Go, be with God. Goodbye, Auf Wiedersehen. Adios. See you later, Godspeed. It's whatever you want. But get about my house. Because, girl, trust me. Believe me. I don't know what you're thinking. Like, do you think that? Who are you? Queen Elizabeth? Queen Victoria? Queen of Sheba? Who are you supposed to be? Because, bitch, ain't nobody fighting for you to say. Please, what's wrong? You and a girl? Please, get this lazy sleuth. Like, I don't know why I keep wanting a car. Like, because she, like, girl, fuck out of here. And see what it is, bitch, you're used to being around your little white friends. And in her group, I guess because she was telling me something with, and she was suggesting that she's like the cute, like, there's not a lot of girls in the group, and she's like the cute girl in the group. I'm like, girl, well, the bar must not be that high because you're not that cute. But, of course, I'm going to let you live and let you tell your story, but, girl, you're not that cute. Your body is so-so. Your personality, girl, that's how they say leaves so much to be desired because I don't see it at all. You're bland and you are literally vanilla. You are the most vanilla there is. And it's not even the type of vanilla where you can put it with cake. It's giving me like skim milk vanilla because who wants that? You know the type of vanilla where it's like, oh, this is lactose intolerant, like hard as a rock. Girl, the fuck? Girl, please, you need to put some cream in this. Put some cream. Just mix it all around. Because this shit right here is doing the hokey pokey, bitch. For real. Red is when you're for real. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Wow. I had this one yesterday. I don't know. I guess the combination of things is just hitting different. But thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. I just addressed that. Yeah, she's definitely giving me Pippi. Pippi no stockings, bitch. I'm like, girl, get off. You're too square for me. You really are. It's just, y'all don't know what she looked like, but in my mind, I'm seeing her face and just her vibe. I'm like, girl, you are such a square. You really are. I'm like, ugh. And you can't handle, you're not of my cloth, so that's why you can't handle any clips. You don't know what it is. It's like, you're seeing all this black gold, bitch. And I am very confident. I'm not gonna be in your presence or anybody's presence and be like, oh, I am, what's the word? Inferior to her whiteness. Girl, fuck you. Girl, I slay you in every category. Hair, skin, body, personality, talent. Oh, that Fenton? Oh, you think the girl's gonna choose that over what I got to offer, girl? Bye. You would have to be somewhere in fucking nowhere, London, bitch. Like in a town that bitches don't even know about within that country. Somewhere in the back where it's like some boring ass, waspy, rich white folk. Want to see some bitches sit up here with that thick ass cotton ball suit on and be thrown around a sword with a tip on it. Girl, please. It's giving me, what's that thing where you show up and you eat the turkey leg? Yeah, it's that. It's not the Renaissance Fest. It's that thing and you show up and you sit down and they got a whole show. That's you. You are a cheap dinner date at the Renaissance Fest. All she had to do was get you a turkey leg, buy you a scone, and get you one of those rubies that they be selling. Come, my dear. They be talking, come, my dear, get your ruby out of the coat. Right up her alley. Right up her alley. This bitch love, like, she be on some weird shit. I'm like, girl, you don't got enough flavor for me. That's the reason why being here is too flavor. She's like, girl, go. We'll work out the money on the back end. Because I'm going to get my money. Oh, do you mind? I sure don't mind. As long as I get my money. Oh, this, that, and the fourth, 60 days. Okay. I don't care about all that. Cool. So what does that mean? So that means, okay, if this happens, this is the legal way. This is how this goes. And for this time, that means I get this amount of money. Okay. So then it's settled. I don't care. She can go at any point in time. She can go now. She can go today. She don't even have to come back. For all I care, I'll have to see this lady again. These niggas be thinking that they are like, who does she think she is? Farrah Fawcett? I'm like, girl, you're going to have to get one of those Kim Zolciak wigs to pull that off. It's not giving Farrah Fawcett. It's giving Amanda Bynes. This hair look like you one step from being 5150, bitch. Like, do we need to be concerned? Because, bitch, this wig is a wig of a cry for help. And everybody knows what that wig look like. When you see the mugshots and you be seeing them wigs and they be frizzy and shit, and it be like chunks of hair be stuck together and they be all them flyaways, she needs help. She should have got help long before she went to jail because she been spiraling and you just couldn't understand. But when that wig started falling off, the whole ship was sinking. That's what you need to know. When the wig start going like that, the whole ship is sinking, it's going down. So that's when you need to start, baby, are you okay? What you need? Lunch? Let's go to lunch and talk about it. I'm telling you. He said her running to the agency while y'all sleeping in the same house. Right. So it's just those are the kind of things that I'm totally cool on her. I'm like, girl, bye. And honestly, I'm too grown. I don't need to answer to you or nobody else, bitch. So really, I don't even think I want to have no other bitch up in here. I'm too grown. I'm moving with a certain momentum. I don't have time to explain and re-explain anything to adults. You ain't no child. So when I told you what I told you, I meant it. And you understood, but you was just too stupid. And once more, entitled that once she got here, it was like, oh. And what it was is she thought, I was going to be her gay best friend. Girl, fuck you. You ain't cool enough to be my friend. And it's not about a label or any of that. It's just about your spirit. Like, you're whack. You're boring. You're bland. You're not interesting. It's like, if we brought you to the dinner party, you'd be boring. And you'd be the person who's just sitting there eating up all of our food and drinking our good wine. And everyone's going to be asking, like, you know this bitch? Who is this bitch? Everyone's going to be asking because no one's going to know you, even though you came to the last 10 parties. You're one of those. When you show up, that you'd have met this bitch 10 times, and when you show up, they're like, hi, such a pleasure meeting you. And you're thinking, bitch, I met you 10 times because you're unrememberable. Like, who can remember you? You're boring. And you don't know how to deal with straightforward people who not about to kiss your ass. I told you what I told you. Now it is what it is. So you can either deal or you can't deal. And I am not going to be inconvenienced either way. So, girl, I don't got nothing to say to you. Because you full of shit. And what it was, oh no. And then this, and I'm like, and it's this black lady. If I'm like, the nerve of you, bitch. You going to take the hit for this white lady? And tell, and make her feel that it was okay for her to think that I was supposed to pay for her AC unit? Why? And then, oh no, it's not a big deal. This, that, and the fourth. It was really it wasn't your recommendation. It was her recommendation. Why would she call you and then you recommend to her that? No, she called you and told you whatever she told you and felt that I was supposed to pay for it. And then that's when you called me with her concern. But you're a liar and you're full of shit. And I'm like, girl, I'm good on her. I'm good on tenants because this is my house. You need to find shelter. You need to find stability. That's what you need to do. And you clearly aren't in a position to do that. And with her personality, whether she goes to live with her white friends, unless they're just, but then again, that won't work because they don't like you either. You get on their nerves too, from what you told me. Oh, she's jealous of me. But what is she really jealous about? Because you are actually annoying. And having lived with you, now I can see she wasn't really that wrong about you. And I don't even know her. I don't even know her. But I can see that you're annoying. So wherever you go, you're going to have an issue. Just wait till you get to wherever the next place you go to. And the first roach you see, and you start telling them, oh my God, it's a roach. Let's see how they look at you. And then what? She gonna be calling the agency again. Can I break my lease? They're gonna get tired of dealing with her. And they need to understand how people do things. It's gonna be a trend with her. And because you are so easy to oblige her, that's gonna be something that she does often. She's not happy. She doesn't like it. She wants to break her lease. Okay. It shows weak character, bitch. Because really it wasn't that bad for her here. But go. But it's showing me, if you can't handle this, girl, life is about to kick your ass up and down the corridor, bitch, because you're weak. If you can't really live with a person who really stayed out of her way, because I really, like I said, I didn't really fuck with her vibe. But so what if I'm out of your way? Do you need me to be your friend? Do you need someone to hold your hand and be all up your ass? So again, that's even weak. Like, because I don't need you to be my friend. I don't need you to affirm me, tell me nothing, validate me, because you can't do that anyway. You don't have nothing that would make me feel like you saying something to me meant something. Like, oh my God, she said that, it means a lot to me. It don't. Because it's like, oh, some square nigga with no taste likes me. So what? But the point I'm saying is, I'm like, girl, you about to get your ass kicked in life. Then you'll look back in this and realize this was the easy part. Like, oh my God. Was it really that bad? He really actually didn't get in my way. But girl, like I said, and then here's what's gonna happen when this bitch leaves. Then I'm gonna do a head-to-toe cleanup of my home and get shit back in motherfucking order. Why? Because I know it'll stay the way I kept it and the way I put it. Because since between her and this other nigga, I'm like, although with him, he was neater than her. He just had the issues of damaging my home. This bitch, she coming in here. I'm like, and with the dishes in the sink, even though, like I said, eventually I would come back, but I would let it sit for a while because I wanted her to see what that felt like. When I come home and I'm coming, and when I would come, it's all her, whatever she made and cooked. She rinse all her shit off and then leave all of it in the sink. Lettuce and all this, whatever that shit is. Sauce and all this other shit in the sink. Now, when I left it, it was clean. I cleaned it out. It was clean. It was white. Now it's dirty with all this food splatter. So then I just started I'm like, no, I'm not about to clean up after this bitch. It is annoying for me to see that, but I'm going to show her something. And ultimately, I shouldn't have to show nobody nothing in my house. So now after this, I'm like, I think I'm good. Because ultimately, I don't want to have to not clean my house to show somebody else something. That's stupid. This is my house. So I want it to be clean. So get your shit and go. You will not be missed. Nor remembered, bitch. As soon as she leave, her face gonna start fading away. It was barely memorable when she was in my face. You talking to me, and as you talking, the memory of you is fading away. To the point where I'm thinking now it's a stranger in my house, like, Tamia. Pop quiz. Can't put a price on peace of mind. Right. That's where I'm at with it. So when I refused to pay for her AC unit, she was like, "Oh, now she wants to go, girl. Okay, bye. I'm not about to grab too much going on, and not only that, I don't like you. You ain't nobody for me to be like, she wants to." And I'm not offended because let us remember, you chose to be here. I didn't hit you with a billy club and drag you here and forcefully bring you here. You chose to be here. Why? Because you felt the energy. You would know what the only thing that changed from then to now is that you moved in. So why the vibe is different is because you're here. This is the energy you brought here. You are not a friendly person. Because when you came here, you felt a loving energy. That's why you came. But then you got here, you didn't add nothing to the plate. You felt it was just going to be an outpouring of just going one way. Honey, when you came here, I was showing you around, I'm giving you a tour. So that's why it's more focused on you. But once you move in, it's a team effort. So whatever you putting out is what you're going to get back, bitch. You have a weird energy. I stay away from you. I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. You have like this entitled, white, weird energy. I don't need to be around you. I have no interest to be around you or your people. Honey, one time she came and pulled up, I ignored her and that bitch. I don't know you or her, and I don't owe her nothing. You don't go out of your way for me. I'm not gonna go out of my way for these people. I don't know these niggas. She's an unfriendly person, but think you're supposed to be out of your way friendly with her. Girl, please. And for me, I'm like, no, that's a trigger. I'm not about to sit up here bound down to this white lady. No. Kiss my ass. I'm not doing that. So she want to go, she can go. No, she ain't trying to squat. She wants to go because my energy is too powerful, bitch. What it is she's intimidated. One time this hoe saw me dancing. Anytime niggas see me dancing, it's always a trigger for them. Remember I told you about the tenant before her? He talking about, you're weird. You be outside dancing. How is that weird? Don't you know our ancestors did that, bitch? What it is you're just a Westerner who is totally disconnected from source and your people and who you were and who you are. So that's your fault that you're confused. I'm weird. How am I weird? I'm dancing outside in the sun. Girl, you're weird and overweight and need to work on that hypertension, bitch. So you need to focus on the business that affects your health and your well-being. Telling me I'm weird. Girl, you're weird. It's weird to me that you would be sitting up here scarfing down buffalo chicken when you said you was doing a keto diet and was trying to slim down. Oh, my keto, coconut, almond, walnut. Girl, please. And how many times? That's why you gave it to me. Because you went straight to the Papa John's and straight. So that's fine. But girl, you're not going to come for me, bitch. Because now we're on battle. Okay, we battling. She tried to come for me. Like, girl, please. You look, you can't speak to me. Because, girl, you're not on my level. I don't give a damn what you thought. It's not even about material. It's just who we are. You have no character. You have horrible character. You're a user. So you can't speak to me. Because you took advantage of people. That's what you do. Oh, how do I take advantage? Bitch, you know what you do. And that's what you niggas always do. Oh, how do I take advantage? I don't use people. You don't want to accept it because that's what you know it's horrible. So now when someone addresses that within you, you can't take it because really you don't like that about yourself. So you have to find a reason to make the shitty things you do valid. Because he was like, how do I feel? I don't feel like I did. I'm like, who cares what you feel like? It don't matter if you feel like you did. You did. But with the dogs and just all your expectations. He totally took, and in the beginning, he was, you won't believe it. With these two rambunctious dogs, in the beginning, he would just leave them with me. And let me take care of them all day from start to finish. Oh, can you feed the dogs? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you let them out? And I'm saying, so now he has his shit all over my house. So now that's you just paying to rent a room, but now you're also getting storage and you're also getting pet services. You're not paying for either of those things. So it got to the point where I'm like, no, you taking advantage. And I was like, yeah, you have to figure out something with your dogs because I have my own things going on, plus my own babies. And your dogs are more they're younger than my dogs, and they be asking for more attention from me than my own animals. They be chasing my cat around, and I can't be all day chasing your dogs around doing too much in my house. And that's fair for me to say. You can't just leave and be gone all fucking day and think somebody else gonna fill in. But again, how you do one thing is how you do everything. You got a whole kid you don't take care of. That you got what, your mama taking care of? So that's the type of shit you do. And don't you got a whole other dog out there that you don't take care of? So it's showing me that you like to pin your responsibilities for other people to deal with. That's what you do. And now you don't even know me. I'm not even your family, but you're doing it to me now. So this one's taking care of this. I'm taking care of no. I'm not on that list. I didn't sign up for that. So when he left, that was one annoyance and nuisance out of my life. I'm like, yeah, you losing the money, but to not have to see that nigga no more, to not have to see his car, them dogs, it's just has been a weight lifted off of me. And one thing I can say is anytime I have gotten rid of tenants, it's like, I'm gonna be real, it was like an energetic, like I felt lighter. And then I felt like cleaning, like that always is the trend, which is what I'm looking forward to, because I already know, like, soon as this bitch is gone, I'm about to do. And because it's like I'm having my home back. And now the thing of it is, what we have to remember is really, I became a landlord before I had this job. I did that because I didn't have no other income outside of like the money from my mom and then the Patreon and the Cash Apps and all that. I needed something that I could have regularly. So that's what made me think of the tenants. Like that was because I was trying to initially avoid having to go to a 9-to-5 so I could still create and do what I needed to do. But now that I'm already now in a 9-to-5 anyway, I'm like, really, it's like I'm really in the same predicament that I was just in reverse. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, you became a landlord because so now it's that same thing. You got this job so you can, and it's just like, okay, at one point when I had the 2 tenants and the full-time job, that was like a lot of money coming in. But now it's gonna just be like I'm getting 2 different rents. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, so it'll be like I still have 2 tenants and no full-time job. So that's how I'm going to be looking at it. Like, even though I have a full-time job, but in my head, I'll be saying, this is the equivalent of having 2 tenants and no full-time job. But I'm only working the full-time job. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, and then I can focus on school and I can focus on my job and then bring my home back together. And then I have to have no headache with no nigga in my house. So I'm okay with that. You said, I don't think someone would want to try to. Wait, what? I must have missed the comment. He said, he called the police real quick. Oh, you talking about for the squatting? You talking about for the, oh, girl, you are, Mother Bianca, you already know what time it is. Quick, early, fast. It will be expeditious. Like, your head will spin. Because I'll be like, girl, we can end this conversation. And I will be dialing. Because when it gets to a certain point, I will be dialing. I'm like, no, I will be dialing. You know, I will let them know. Send dispatch because this bitch. Yeah, but I'm actually, like I said, in all seriousness, I'm okay with her leaving. Have my rent next month. She can go. Because I guess I'm trying to think. April. August. Okay. That's fine. That's just really 1 month short. And I'm actually okay with that because it's like she can't totally get off the hook. But for the annoyance that she is, give me my rent next month, she can go. Because that's when I'm going to be on my cruise. So I can use that rent money then. So, girl, she can go. I'm about to go on a cruise, girl. Fuck her. And guess what? That'll make it better because I'm thinking then my ex can watch the animals here. Because he was like, oh, you know, I'm going to have to watch the babies at my place because I don't feel comfortable watching them when you have tenants. Surprise, surprise. We'll have the house to ourselves. So, or you can have it to yourself. So, and you can be comfortable. Like, so it's really perfect timing. I'm not tripping. I'm like, girl. And here's the other thing. I'm like, the way how this happened, I'm like, it's clear to me another cash flow, whether it's the real estate or something else that might blindside me. I don't know. But honey, money, there's some money coming. I'm not tripping on that. I'm not going to trip. I'm not tripping. I'm not going to trip because in all honesty, like I said, I've been in much tougher spots since all this shit kicked off. My money is going to be tighter, but it is not going to be nowhere near where I was. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not feeling like oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to pay. It's like, no, to be tight, I'll have to maneuver some things, figure some things out, but it's doable. It's doable. I just will have to be smart. And then find another way at some point to generate some cash that are ethical, of course. Me llamo Celia Cruz. Me llamo Celia Cruz. Girl, what is T? I'm gonna call her in a little bit because I wouldn't be mad about getting out and, you know, seeing some cute people. Cause I feel like I'm in, like, this is gonna sound crazy to say, but it feels like I'm in a different type of puberty stage. It's a different level. It's a different thing. It's just an awakening that I can't fully explain right now, and I'm curious to see how it works. I want to do it ethically and use and do all that other stuff. And y'all just trust me. It's just, we're experimenting, but you got to be careful with experiments. So you get your commentary on the BET performances or the red carpet. I gave a little bit of commentary, I think, on the last stream we did, but I didn't watch the BET Awards. Okay, it's giving Hog Mog Fest, bitch. Girl, medieval times, bitch. You is giving me medieval times, but you can't take it. Do I look like, honestly, I probably could go to medieval times and have a good time, but in this case, bitch, this is one of the ones that's at the location where it's falling apart. Like, when you, in your mind, when you thought about it, you was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so much fun. And then when you got there, it was dingy looking. These costumes ain't even, they look real Party City. Like, if I went, I would want to go to one of the ones where you could tell there's money put into it. And the costumes are high end. And they've put the money in to really make you believe you are where you are. And they have real actors who know how to perform to really bring you into the world. And as you're walking throughout, it's like a cool experience. And they have effects. See, bitch, they need me. These bitches, I have the vision. I could be put in any category and have a vision. Because just out of interest of what would I do? But I know that, bitch, I bet you I could turn medieval times around and make it to make it to something that bitches would actually go to and enjoy. Because I saw medieval times on this one movie and it looked dingy. I'm like, this where y'all at with it? I thought you were further than this. Because that restaurant is a mess. Girl, it served me hog mogs and collard greens, hot water cornbread, fat back, lard, and grease with a ham hock, smashed and smothered to the side. Y'all are really flattering me today. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. She wouldn't have survived. Girl, neti pots and porta potties made of brick stone that get hot in summer and cold in winter. Bitch, you gotta grab your own shit pot and dump her. Go to the well, collect your girl. You would have made it. I would have been, and guess what? I would have made it, and I would have been fabulous. And guess what? I would have been legendary then too. That's the thing. See, the thing about it is, a person. See, they don't know this yet about me, but God told me. But I'm just trying to explain to you something so you can see how it works. A spirit like mine, in any era of any century. So had I would have been born during slavery, I would have been like a Nat Turner, bitch. It would have been that type of vibe. Like, it would have been something where it stood out and bitch, we would have been fighting. It wouldn't have been subtle. Like it would have been something where we would have been fighting and pushing against the situation. It would have changed in the atmosphere, bitch. If it would have been medieval times, same thing. If it would have been, we was down at the Great Wall of China, we was dealing with Genghis Khan. Oh, Genghis wouldn't have played with me. I would love to, and I bet you if we saw Genghis in real life, let's see what she really looked like. Y'all let these little niggas just run y'all over. And don't even have to be little, but y'all just let these people who don't. So y'all killed Caesar. You had a right with him. Well, maybe you didn't have a right with him. I don't know. But I'm saying you wasn't afraid to take her down. But then when you did that, that was like, okay, it's pretty much over. Okay, Miss Khan, I hear she killed a bunch of girls. I'm like, all these bitches been unethical globally. But honey, I gotta say, you know how they have categories like, oh, who's the smartest country? Okay, all of these humans are unethical, right? But there are some bitches on this category that are just higher up the list. And that is true. And so far as like just their thumbprint on devastation and calamity. You know what I'm saying? And yes, like you said, honey, no air conditioning, no AC. So what we doing? What we doing? But now let's move past her. And I'm going to talk about my job real quick. Today, I got my evidence. And Allah did that because I was talking to my sister and she told me, did you get him on tape harassing you? And now what you said, he starts masturbating now? Have you gotten that on tape? I said, when he does it, you be in so much shock because when I walk into that bathroom, first of all, I'm not expecting to see him. Although now it's like it'd be a little bit of now when I walk in there, a little bit of an anxiety, like, is this bitch gonna be in here? But still, it'd be like an adrenaline. Like when that happens, your adrenaline starts rushing and you be like going into like, okay, I don't be thinking about recording him. I'll be thinking about like defending myself. Like, okay, let me keep my eye on him. But when she said what she said, I'm like, okay, but not only that, y'all told me that. So I knew that I needed to be smarter than that. Like I needed to do that, even though it'd be like in real time and it's anxiety because when you hit that corner and then the first thing you get is this nigga in your face saying stupid shit, you know. But I was like, but I told her yesterday, I said, okay, if Allah will set that up for that to happen again, I will make sure that the next time it happens, I record it. That was yesterday. Today he did it again. Started cussing at me, saying the fuck is wrong with, like, just saying stupid shit to me. And then slamming doors aggressively and looking at me stupid and looking all mad with me, but then literally turn right around and start jacking off in the stall. And with the video, you can hear him moaning and you can also see his shadow jacking off, bitch. So, bitch, I'm about to get paid because I told you about this nigga and I told you he made me feel uncomfortable. I told you I did not feel safe around him. You bitches told me, oh, he's harmless. This is now harassment, sexual harassment. It's a lot of different issues with this. And you bitches allowed it to happen over and over and over again, bitch. And there's no excuse because this footage came today. We've been talking about this. And y'all have all tried to make me feel okay about being around this man. That is what happened. So I don't give a fuck because, bitch, I'm tired. I'm like, no, y'all not gonna keep doing the wrong thing around me and thinking I'm supposed to just walk away from that. No, this time, especially, this is a corporation, so fuck you. Because you're supposed to know better. You have all these modules and all these things. If you feel uncomfortable, I explained it in detail. To all of my team leaders know about it. I reported it to ethics. So there's a paper trail. And it went all the way up to my store manager, who, when it got to her, is the one who told me, oh, he's harmless. He didn't like me in the beginning either. Well, was he jacking off around you? Was he cussing you out in close quarters? Bitch, I'm not trying to hear you. You bitches are, I see what you're doing, but it's okay. And then also, you still, now I spoke to you about these points. Oh, I'm going to correct, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Bitch, it's still 9 points on there. So I see you bitches are playing. So I'm about to go tomorrow. When I go in there, I'm going to address it with her. And then I'm going to report to ethics. And then from there, because then the next day after that, I'm off. That's going to be the time where I'm calling EEOC, whatever I got to do, I'm doing that on that day. because it's done. I'm not going to keep dealing with this. I'm not going to keep dealing with stupidity, hostility, sexual harassment, aggression. I don't have to deal with that. That's actually the point. I don't have to deal with that. And what them three sisters was explaining, like the fairy godmothers, they were, 3 is my number anyway. So of course they would come to me from 3 Black women on, what I'm saying, who are really explaining, you can walk away and they're going to pay you to walk away, especially if you have a genuine case. And I do have a genuine case. And like she said, protected classes, and sometimes certain people, bitch, I'm in for it. Clearly. What is it? Black, gay, Muslim, ADHD, bitch, I'm in 4 protected classes, and these bitches are trying me. And they're doing it on purpose, and they're going out of their way to put me in a dangerous situation. I explained it to you. You didn't give a fuck. And now I have the footage. Because before, because at first, when this first started, everything about me was very genuine with this. I want to be an asset. I want to come in. I want to do a good job. It was all about me coming and doing a good job and being a part of the team. But when they made it clear to me that they were targeting me and was doing, and then they didn't give a fuck about my safety and was going out of their way to try to make that clear to me with sending me home and allowing people to spy and record, and it was just the whole collective situation. I'm done. I know, and how they like to say, my conscience is truly clear, bitch. I don't feel bad about me about to go after you bitches at all. Not even a little bit. This bitch right here, that's Small Potatoes. So she can go. She's annoying. She's in my house. She can go. Y'all, however, I'm a zero in on that shit. I am not wrong. And people try to make you feel like you're wrong about that. Like, hell no, I'm not wrong about it. Everything I said was true and accurate and fair. Everything I said. All of it. Every last fucking point. So these bitches not getting no pass. At all. Now, it would be different if it was a whole other person who came in there and harassed me or did something. This is the same nigga who I've been told you I'll put you on notice for. I'm done. I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. Thank you, Mother Tay. Thank you so much. Y'all are just, I really, and you know what's crazy? I got this shirt in LA when I lived in LA. It was a t-shirt. This was actually at the tail end of my stay. It was a t-shirt that I got from my roommate who was a producer. She worked on different TV shows, reality shows. And anyway, she had this shirt and she gave it to me and I liked it, but I was like, I wonder if I could cut it on the sides. But I'm like, I don't want to ruin it. So she helped me. She did it. I've had the shirt since then. Like I'm saying, I keep my things. You want to know why it still look like this? Because I don't just, like, of course, over time, shit will fall apart no matter how good you take care of it. But I mean, I love this little shirt. And it's from a time in my life when I was out there, you know what I'm saying? And so it's cool. I'm good with that. And thank y'all for all the love. Hold on, let me show you. Since y'all giving it up for my look, let me just give you the full look. It ain't nothing complicated. I mean, so I'm giving you the look just because y'all give me all this love, so I appreciate it. But it ain't nothing to it. It's just the t-shirt, which I'll probably pull it up on the side. Just the t-shirt, the turban, the jeans, and then the shoes. The shoes leave something to be desired. I probably would just put on my black Vans because those can go with anything. But these are just what I'm wearing because I'm in the house. I'm wearing these. Hold on. Get ready because here I come. What do you call those Crocs? Yeah, I'm wearing rainbow or tie-dye Crocs. So, but I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all are digging the style. You said, yeah, you don't need her nonsense. She can. Yeah, girl, I'm good. I'm good. And wherever she goes, they're gonna have that same issue with her. We're gonna have the same issue. Because before the AC, it was, oh, there's a roach. And then it was, what was, oh, my window, there's My window is broken. It won't open. It's this, it's that. I'm like, girl, you're annoying. And you don't know how to do for yourself. Like, figure it out, bitch. It's a fucking window. Like, are you an invalid? Can you not do? Then I will understand. But then you have to tell me something, because bitch, what's wrong with you? You're annoying. Especially because I've had to endure so much. It's not to say that, it's just I'm not the right girl for that then, because maybe I do have a shorter patience. I have a lot of patience, but not for people who are quitters or complainers or want to be easy and take the quick route and want to take shortcuts, and that kind of stuff. I do not have patience for. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have patience, but not for that. And I'm like, girl, especially my mindset goes, I literally walked you through areas that actually you didn't need to go through. And literally was pointing out, this needs, this needs, this needs, the ceiling needs, this, like the gutters need, the roof needs. There's things that I know, there's things that I don't, that could come later, because it's an older home. And me as an artist, I'm doing this out of necessity so that I can begin to check some things off my list. But it's going to go according to the order that I have, for the reasons that I have. Because again, I'm boots on the ground. You just got here. So you don't know the reasons why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, how I'm trying to do it. And honestly, I don't owe you that explanation. So frankly, fuck off. That to me is putting it very politely. That you think I'm supposed to sit here and explain to you? No. Are the lights on? Is the water running? Okay, did the stove cut on? All right, you can access the internet. Cool. It's safe in here? Am I doing anything weird to you? No? Okay, so what's the issue here? You're in a situation that actually is a good situation, but she's too entitled, which is why you are released. Because that don't resonate with me. Because I didn't get here where I am through, oh, it should just happen. It should just happen. No, bitch, I had to fight, pull, struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had to do things and survive. And especially when you're doing it the ethical way, that's going to take you even longer. So what I'm not trying to hear is, oh, I'm too hot and it's beyond a safety concern. Ho, pack your bags. Go ahead, pack your bags. I'll have the lift waiting. Because, girl, you are insane. You are insane. Was she legally able to break her lease? I'm a licensed realtor, and I've never seen a situation where someone could break their lease without having to pay a lump sum. The lady said something about 60 days. Here's my thing. If that's how it is in Georgia, that's cool with me. As long as that's the legal way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? If that's legal, then I'm not gonna fight you about it. But like you said, come August, she still need to run my check. Okay. Outside of that, an observation. This lady's gonna have a very hard time. Because you're not likable. It's why that lady didn't like you. And see, when you told me that story, it was early into me knowing you. But now having had some experience, I can see with good reason, she don't like you. Because actually, the things you told me she felt about you, I can say, I agree with her. You are annoying. You are condescending. You do have a weird energy. You are passive aggressive. That is true about you. And I can say that because I've lived the truth. And that's the reason why I decided to pay you desk. You say things and don't follow through. Oh, if you pick up this brooch, I'll patch up those jeans. Never did that. Before she moved in, oh, I was telling her, I'm a performer, honey, you would have got some real business had people would have seen me in your outfit and you would have actually put your foot in it. But girl, you're too stupid. And what it is you think someone, see, you get ahead when you're of service to other people. Had you would have genuinely came in here and would have worked well with me, and because I'm very easy to get along with, but when I saw her funky energy, I pulled back. Because now I'm saying, this is not the girl that came into my house that first time. Because oh yeah, But then when she came in, but I'm used to that because remember, that manager did that, who used to sew. And then as soon as she became my manager, oh, I don't want to sew no more. Okay. So I'm used to people saying one thing and doing something else. So when I saw that, I just let that go. But between her saying things she don't mean and her weird, funky energy, I'm like, girl, I'm good on you. Hey, run me my money. We can stay out of each other's way. We don't gotta talk to each other. I'm very comfortable in myself. So if I see you in the kitchen and I don't, and because again, it's her energy. But once I get to the point where I'm like, okay, let me tell you something. I don't actually have to talk to you. And that's not gonna make me feel uncomfortable because this is my house. So I'm not gonna ever be uncomfortable in my house. When it all boils down, what you're gonna find out is you're gonna be uncomfortable. Between the two of us, you will be uncomfortable because I'm not gonna be walking on eggshells for you or nobody. So you're going to be uncomfortable, sweetheart. You just don't know that yet. Or at the time, she didn't know that because she thought, oh, I'm a white, delicate lily flower dancing through the lily pad fields or whatever she thought she was doing in fairy tale land. Back to life, back to this reality, girl, because you're playing The Sims right now, girl, and that check is not clearing. Not in this world. But like I said, she's gonna have a hard time because she's not an easy person. She's not an easy person. I mean, oh my God. And I'm saying, she want all these things and want people to bend over backwards for her, but then look how she treats my things. Why would that even make me want to do anything out of the way for her? I already resent you that you come into my home and then treat it like nothing. Leave shit all on my countertop. Leave shit all in my sink. You know what I'm saying? You throwing shit in the dishwasher any kind of fucking way. Organize it. Make it and be smart about it. She put her big ass bowl and her big ass piece of Tupperware to the side. It's to this side instead of like this. So we can line it up. So she put it like this. So two of her dishes took up like 30% of the fucking row because she put them to the side instead of like this. So now as a result, I can't put nothing else in those. You get what I'm saying? Like when you get a plate, for example, you're not supposed to put the plate to the side. You're supposed to put, it's hard to explain because you do put it to the side, but not like this. You put it like this so you can stack them against each other. Anyone knows that. Like you put them like this so that they can go 1, 2, 3, like, and have all the plates, and you can be smart about the space. But what I'm saying is, instead of her stacking it like that, like even if it's a bowl, you can still put it to the side and you'll still get more out of it. And another part is you're supposed to rinse that out. You're lazy. It's a dishwasher, but it comes out better when you rinse it and don't have a bunch of dried food on the plate. Instead of thinking that the dishwasher, and here's another thing. When you put that fucking food and have all this shit and debris on your plate, this is what's actually creating more issues on this dishwasher or on this issue that's happening with this sink. Coffee grinds and all this shit that's in my sink. And when you have all your food and all this shit that is being washed out and then it's being drained out into the sink, because it's connected to the same thing. Can you not understand and see? Like, I'm trying to cut down on potential reasons why this shit will get more worse, like more backed up. And you're going out of your way to rinse shit down the sink, all kind of lettuce and shit. I'm like, just throwing shit in there. Like with the silverware, forks, spoons, knives, all in one thing, all crowded together and just all everywhere. And then to me, it's like making me have to deal with more of that silver sound that I don't like already, but I deal with it. I don't like that sound. It'll be all that metal and you be having it, all that clinging and clanging. So I like to, be smart about it. Put all the spoons together, put the forks together, put the knives together. And when you put them in there, put the part where you would put to your mouth, put that down and put the handle up. So that way, when you grab it, you can just grab the handle part, not the part people put their mouth to. It's like, I don't like when people are stupid. Organize it. When you organize it, it makes it easier. So you can just grab it. You don't have to grab it and then sort through it. Who the fuck wants to do that? It was already annoying enough putting the shit in there. Fuck. Anyway. She definitely is raggedy, honey, but she can go. I don't need her. Especially not at my home. And honestly, even just the more I think about it, I'm like, girl, I'm getting excited to like have this bitch out of my house. She don't even know that. I'm like, you ain't hurt my feelings, girl. Just understand. Me being able to really spread out in my house the way that I really want to, and guess what that means? I can really walk around the way I want to. I don't walk around naked anyway, but I do walk around in my underwear. I'm not really that guy. You know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I walk around naked. I have a lot of friends that are like, well, I walk around totally naked. I'm not. I've never been that person. Like, to literally need to totally be naked. Like, no underwear. She had it. She really did. I'm telling you, it's not even just the home. It was the whole package. It's the whole package. It's that she was really living with a person that was, to begin with, sincere. It was her energy that made me withdraw out of it. But in how she was treating my home. But what was I saying with her? But the thing of it is again, the entitlement will make you walk away from something good. Will make you take something good for granted. Because what's gonna happen is she's gonna leave out of here and realize everybody not me, baby. Everybody not with your annoyances and how nice I was about it and how I was actually direct. I didn't go to the agency about you being messy. I actually came to you. And I was very nice with you. And when you couldn't sleep because of the dogs, I handled that. And actually got into it, and the police got involved in the whole situation with my other tenant as a result of really, because like I said, it was annoying for me, but I would have dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? Just to get through it, and just because my thing is, let me get my money. I had a goal. But it was unfair to expect her to deal with that, is why I addressed it. Because she's right next door. She's a tenant. She's paying to live here, and she shouldn't have to be next door hearing them dogs all night. That is true. But what I'm saying is, I was okay to confront that because that was fair. That was the right thing. So when it's right, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you'll find out that everyone's not like that. And what it is why I withdrew from you bitches, because your personality. And one thing you're going to find out about me is I'm not about to tiptoe around you, sweetie. And what do you think I'm supposed to do? Like, you think I'm one of your nerd friends that's about to beg to be your friend? Girl, who the hell are you? You some fucking Excalibur star bright, like, ninja star having, like, girl, the fuck? Girl, I don't give a damn what you do. You're corny. And there are nerds that I think are very cool, but you ain't one of them. You're one of the ones that is just uncool. And what you couldn't take is, you have bangs, I have bangs, bitch. I slayed you. But you couldn't take it because you probably were looking like inside your head, like, oh, with his measurements, he probably would kill my gown better than me. And I sure would. And I sure would. But honey, now I don't want to wear your tight gowns no more. Yeah, you can sell. I'll give you that because I'm not a hater. But so, just like anything else, you're not the only one. And one day, you'll look back, and through the circumstances how they're gonna play out, inshallah. Damn, I was living right in that man's house, and he said he wanted me to make him a garment, but I was too much of a driving Miss Daisy. I was too much of a Miss Millie from Color Purple to understand what I was actually in front of. My girl, there is not a bottle of Pantene, Fruities, or Swap, okay? That will ever put you on the level. So, girl, you're going to have to hate on, hate to keep hating on. You have to keep hating on, bitch. Because Earl Smith can't help you. Bon Jovi can't help you. Kiss can't help you. AC/DC can't help you. Can't help you. What you want? What you want? Nirvana? Can't help you. Soundgarden? Can't help. Honey, you can call any one of your girls. And she can't help. Why would you choose to be somewhere where you know doesn't mean right? That's the first part, Jalen. Agreed. Exactly. I'm at the crib, baby. My homies, I might be going out. I'm at the crib. I'm at the crib. Scoop me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But why I'm also wanting this agency, I'm like, y'all looked after this bitch, which is fine. But did you advocate for me? Don't mad about that, because honestly, I don't. This is just showing me, really, I think this is a good stopping point for that, because now I have a full-time job. When I started being a landlord, I didn't have a full-time job. Now I do. So actually, I don't even know that I want another nigga to live with me. Really. I'm like, she might be the last one. I'm like, girl, you in this translucent blonde hair looking like Poltergeist, bitch, if you don't back and give me a motherfucking football field worth of space, oh, I don't want to see you no more. Disappear, Casper. Disappear. Play with you, huh? See, she don't know the culture. She don't know what to read it. She's like, he read me. He put me in a book. Can somebody take this bitch to the fucking exit? Like, where's security? Get this bitch out of here. But the difference is going to be, honey, we're not rolling out like Rick Ross, bitch. Because, bitch, one security, I'm not going no place where the ops, so-called ops, first of all, I'm not having no ops. Because my girls are going to be legitimate and going to have guns, real guns, and know how to use them. But not no hood rat shit. I want my girls to be like trained military girls that are like, don't fucking play around. And they will be paid handsomely. And then they're going to be like family too. And when we roll out, it's going to be about 4 of them. It's going to be at least 4 of them. And the niggas can fight. They're going to have their knives plus their gun. Don't play with me, because you will get stabbed in the fucking face, bitch. You know? But Rick Ross coming out here with one guy, and you talking all that shit. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why? You're supposed to be a musician. Why don't you just make music, bitch? You making money, but y'all are bored is what it is why y'all doing this now. You're bored. And now it's like it's all ego and boredom, and now you getting people beat the fuck up over this shit. Rick Ross, you got the budget. You need 6 security when you go to major events. Trained with guns. But don't be starting shit, because then you're going to still go to jail. Because if you go out and you start to fight and then y'all start shooting people up, girl, we can. Hold on. I'm going to say give me 20 minutes. Give me 20. No, I'm ready now. I take it back. I'm ready. Because I said what I had to say here. You know, I said what I had to say. We read the girls down. And they needed to be read, because I'm not going to play with you. I didn't do nothing to you. And really, I was actually talking about my job, but that really applies in both situations. I didn't do nothing to this manager who had all this issue she got with me. Like I said, when she met me, she liked me. And her main thing was your personality. I love your personality. Your spirit, my girl. save it because I done already heard that from girls like you before. You like me in the beginning, and then of course, once you start to see other girls like me now, it's a different story now. I'm like, girl, please. So, oh shit, what's up, Joe? What's poppin'? Look, y'all, before I go, let me see if Joe is even still in the house. Let me scroll down. Is he still in the house? Joe, you still in the house? I'm just, you know my ADHD, I'm just seeing your comment. But look, I saw Joe at the club, and we had a good moment, and I'm glad we had that moment. Because you know what, Joe? Really, all them years ago, I don't know, I'm sure you remember, but it was a long time ago. The point is all them years ago, we had our little thing. But honey, you moved on very quickly, which is a good quality. But me, especially at that time as a Scorpio, I was like, girl, no. No. And I'm sure you remember that too, if you think about it. Like I saw you out a few times, and it was like you were real nice with me. Even after we had our thing, you were real nice with me. You said, no. No. Take your time. I'm live right now. Just text me when you're ready. Yeah, so nah, I can stay longer because he's not ready. So if you're not ready, it's different. I thought you were saying you was ready and you was about to come get me. But if you're not ready, then in the time it takes you to get ready, I can use that time and then, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, he was nice with me. It's even though we had our situation. But by that point, I was like, girl, I'm over this. So you don't need to be nice to me because I don't feel like being nice to you. That was like my mindset on it. Like I don't, because in my mind it felt like I was being fake. Like if we're not friends, then we're not friends. You get what I'm saying? But the point is, it really wasn't necessary because really, even for what the situation was, it wasn't that deep. And it wasn't that deep, and he wasn't holding on to it. Like he wasn't upset about it. He was clearly not holding on to that. And so if he wasn't holding on to it, I could have let it go too. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, when I saw him all the years later at the club, he was looking good. His styles changed. It's all this other stuff. And he had that same energy that I remembered when I had saw him at different places, and he would speak to me, and he was always very like, quiet here, and I would be like, So this time when he did it, I received it because I was like, you know what? It wasn't even a big deal when it happened. Let me see. But we were younger. We were like early 20s. He is younger than me. But we were all just young. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Oh, word. Okay, that's different. Okay, so I am about to wrap up because it is. I see what he's saying. So even though he's not ready, it's because he told me about this earlier. Remember I told you I might be going out? He told me about this earlier. He did tell me he wanted me to meet some people and to talk about some potential projects and this, that, and the fourth. So he did tell me about that. So he was like, no, I want you to come hang out so you can meet these people. Which, that's what a real friend would do. If he feels like it's an opportunity for me, he's trying to put me on. So I respect that. And he's a Scorpio too. I met this man on my Uber. And we just connected. We were talking, we connected, and we've been hanging out ever since. And so, and he's also an artist. Did you see? I did. Remember, we talked about it. Whoopi Goldberg said it best. I don't want somebody in my house. No, I don't want somebody in my house. Get out, Mom. God is good, man. I ain't tripping. I really am not. I got my bills paid. I have genuine people who love me. You know what I'm saying? My Disney princess, my other family. Y'all know who y'all are out in the world. She was like, "Oh, I didn't see my captain." It's I was dancing with it again. It's like I'm always doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And things are good. Things are actually good. Even though it's like we gonna straighten some things out, we gonna get you where you want to be, like he said. And we're gonna handle the situation at my job. I'm not doing this. So it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you if you sow a seed in the future, thank you in advance since this won't be live. You want to say goodbye? Come on. Alright, be careful, baby. You caught me in the wrong spot. Come on, one more time. Alright. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I love them. Because I'm trying to do a lot. I actually wanted to freshen up, but if he's coming now, he's coming now. Okay. I love you guys. Inshallah, we'll talk soon. Because I imagine we're going to have some updates, baby. I don't think this saga is in no time soon. I don't think so. This is this is more like part 10. Because the season started when we started talking about that first tenant and the ragged ass Bebe's dogs, bitch. He brought Bebe's hell into my home. The season started with that. And now we're reaching, matter of fact, I think that was season 1. Season 2, he's still here, but he's detailing. He's on his way out the door. We have the new tenant, and now this is the new storyline. Okay, listen. I love you guys. You know I can talk to y'all all day. So let me go for real. All right. Bye. I know.